Welcome to day 2 from Algonquin Park. In our last video, we arrived in Algonquin Park and set out on our 3-day backcountry canoe trip. We started at Canoe Lake and settled for the night on Little Doe Lake. In this video, we'll continue on to Burnt Island Lake for the night, but not before hitting some pretty big obstacles. But let's start with some breakfast. So now that we got this back to the campsite, we can start on breakfast, or more importantly for Courtney, coffee.
Yes. We have nothing but the finest camping etiquette here. With our handy-dandy dual-purpose measuring cups and mugs. Oh, I can't drink that yet. It's super hot.
If this is your first time tuning into one of our videos, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoy it. This is part 2 of our Algonquin portage trip, so definitely check out the first parts and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. It definitely helps us out.
Nature calls. So in case any of you are wondering, for the lovely ladies like myself, we can't just pee anywhere, or worst case scenario, a number 2. So they have so nicely built little outhouses way back in the forest. It's a bit of a trek from your campsite, because I mean, you don't want to do your business beside where you're sleeping. So it's a bit of a hike and lots of tree stumps. But this is it. Ta-da! It's not pretty, but it's better than trying to squat. Here she is, folks. So this entire trip was curated by Algonquin Outfitters. So that means we didn't pack our food, our tents, our equipment, nothing. So let's find out what they have for breakfast for us. Everything is so nicely labeled. Day 2 breakfast. Looks like we have some eggs for me, not Chris, because Chris thinks eggs are gross. Some cheese. I see where we're going here. English muffins to make a little sandwich, and what I think, bacon. Love bacon. That's good. Alright guys, we have finished packing up from our first campsite. We are ready to get back on the water. Goodbye campsite number 1. Okay, hopefully you can hear me, but we are out of water. So we are going to fill our water jugs using the lake water, because that's all we have. We don't have a tap to fill it up. So we are paddled out to the middle of a lake because it's cleaner in the center. You don't get all the sticks and gross algae from the side. And I'm going to dip my water in. And I've got a liter of water here, and we have these water purifying tablets. And this water's pretty clean, so we only need 1 tablet. Rip open this little package and dump it in. I'm gonna give it a shake. And it's gotta sit for about half an hour, and then you should be good to drink your water. Algonquin Outfitter actually supplied about 15 to 20 of these little tablets, so you can definitely drink your water's worth. It makes me kind of nervous. I've never drank on purified water before, so this is new for me, so let's hope I don't shit my pants. It's quite beautiful out here.
Alright guys, we have made it to our one and only portage of the day. This is our biggest portage of the entire trip. It's almost 1,200 meters. That's about 3.5 times what we did yesterday. But we're gonna go from Little Doe Lake all the way over to Burnt Island Lake, and then we'll canoe through there and find our campsite. All right, so yesterday I carried the canoe. The backpack was pretty heavy for Court, so today we're gonna try and do a switch. So I've already got it up on the shoulders. She's gonna throw our food barrel on her back, and then we're just gonna swap this out. I think she'll be able to handle this no problem.
Yeah, this is a lot better because the backpack was longer than my torso.
So.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
You're good?
Yep.
Now reach forward.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go, okay?
Yep, see you there.
Okay. Now, you guys can't see, but we're walking on basically wood planks. So, this should be funny. I can do it. As long as I don't fall through a plank, of course. This is way easier. Oh my gosh. So I think with the backpack yesterday, because my body is not very tall, I couldn't do it. It was so big, it was like dragging on my legs. Some of these trees are awfully low. This is quite the path. It's very moody. Don't mind my heavy breathing. I am going to need a shoulder massage after this. Okay. This is definitely painful. It's only 1,200 meters, right? How bad is that? My shoulders say real bad. Oh God, how much further?
You're good. All right, I had to stop for a second. Much needed water break.
Yeah,
rest the shoulders.
My shoulders were killing.
You did really good. We got pretty
Thanks.
far.
I think
The end of the portage can't be much further.
I think we've got to be at least halfway.
Oh, we're past halfway, I think.
I hope you're right.
Sounds like people on the water. Can't be
Water
far.
or just trying to run through the portage? I'd say running through the portage. All right, let's do this.
Continue.
Okay. So far, my homemade shoulder pads are helping. Still sore as fuck, but it's all I got. I'm more nervous that the one passerby said there's an uphill climb Ugh, it's gonna be like agony. I found the hill that they were talking about. Oh boy. That looks awful. Let's see if I make it up. Holy shit. This is awful. This is like straight uphill. If I die on this, I'm saying that. So close. Good.
I got it. Get out. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need to calm my body for a minute. Asthma. Uphill, not cool. All right, tally ho. We're back on the portage again. Little break there after that uphill battle. That was, well, with a canoe and a pack of food on your back. She's a challenge, that's for sure. But I'm hoping that I won't need to stop again. I can do this. I hope. Please let there be water soon. It's still better than carrying a friggin' pack. Good luck, guys. Thanks. I wonder what not too much further means. Oh, thank goodness.
Right over there.
If you're going to, are you guys going to Baby Joe or Burn?
We're going to Burn Island.
Okay, so you'll need to turn off for Baby Joe, and then it's just 200 meters more.
Oh, thank the good Lord. Whew. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I'd love a break. Sorry, it's just it gets painful.
Got it. You're good.
Okay,
Good.
as good as I'm gonna be.
We're good.
Here we go.
Alright, go for it, I'll catch up.
All right. Now everybody's saying we are so close to the end, and I hope they are right. Is it super close?
It's not very far.
All right. Good. This sucker's heavy.
Yeah, that one looks a little heavy.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Yeah, this can be a bit heavy.
Oh yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks. I can hear the water. Ah, I see water. I see water. Hey. We have made it. I've never so happy to see water in my life. Oh my God. And I'm so glad we just got done the longest portage of our entire trip. Hallelujah. Woo-hoo, let's have some lunch. I found our lunch for the day and I'm so excited. I'm starving. We worked hard for this today. All right, lunch for day 2. We had kind of like a charcuterie board, some carrots, a big old brick of cheese. We're just gonna bite like animals. A couple of fruit snacks, granolas, some crackers, and the best part of the whole meal, meat.
Perfect sandwich.
food is so good. I didn't realize how hungry I was, but definitely worked up an appetite. All right, you're settled back there? Yeah. Okay. And we're off. But up there on that one little tree hangout, I think that's a campsite. And I think if it's unoccupied, I like it. It's like right on the corner, kind of like what we had last night. It feels like there's like boats out here creating all these waves, but nope, just the wind. I think we found our site for the night. We're home! Yeehaw!
Just like that, we're hearing thunder again. There's been a dark cloud in the distance for a while, but it has blown over this way. We're starting to feel little drops of rain, but hopefully this just blows right past us.
So for dinner this evening, we are going to have some steak kebab. We have some veggies. We have leftover carrots from our snack or lunch today. I'm going to throw those in, and then we're going to have some rice. And for dessert, brownies. This looks pretty good. I think we did all right.
So now that dinner is over, we can move on to dessert. They have packed us some 2-bite brownies. I don't know if they know this, but I absolutely love brownies. So, perfect dessert.
Give me one of those.
So, once again, we have to go and find a tree, get the rope over a branch, and hang our food bucket.
So we just came down to get water for the night, and we just looked over and there is a beautiful rainbow. It didn't even storm. I don't know where it came from, but it looks great.
Well guys, the fire is dwindling down. I think it's time for us to say goodnight. We'll see you guys in the morning. It's so peaceful and calm in the morning.
We just went to get our food barrel, and there was what looked like a moose on the trail. He's hiding in the trees right now. He was right on our footpath. She's so beautiful. I don't know why I'm crying. She hears me. She's watching us very, very closely. We are so close. And I just want a coffee. So the moose is literally drinking right where our food bin is. So we're gonna give her a few minutes and hopefully she clears on out. We'll hear her because she's literally like 50 feet from our campsite. So we'll wait her out.
All right, we just heard her go out of the water and head through the forest. So we're slowly and cautiously going to walk towards our food bin, and hopefully it's in the clear now, or we can grab Courtney some coffee.
Hopefully it's still there.
It was still hanging there when she was
Okay. It's quite a hike to this bathroom. Oh, somebody even left us toilet paper. Brought my own though. Leave that for the next person. Day 3 breakfast. We are having chocolate chip pancakes and maple syrup. Those are delicious. I did good. Did good. And the syrup is freaking delicious.
Camping pancakes are always so good.
Yeah, when Courtney doesn't burn them.
She likes to joke, but honestly, without her, there is no way I would eat as good as I do. She's incredible. All right, the campsite is all cleaned up and we are ready to load the boat and get back on the water. Now before we head out, let me take a quick moment to tell you about our sponsor, Albie's Print Shop. I have hundreds of band t-shirts and a lot of those are printed by Albie. A lot of the local bands that I listen to, they all use Albie's Print Shop to print their t-shirts. So if you're looking for a good spot to get your next t-shirt printed, definitely check out Albie's Print Shop. Link is in the description below. Now, let's load that boat.
We are on our way back home. Well, back to Algonquin Outfitters. So they said it should take us about, I don't know, what, 5 hours, Chris?
4 to 5 hours.
4 to 5, depending on everything. It looks like the wind is actually in our favor today.
Yeah, we've been going
Against the wind, yeah.
The entire trip so far.
Yeah.
Today we're going the opposite way. Things should be good.
I think so. You can already see the portage. It took so much less time than it did yesterday. All right.
Alright, I'll meet you there in a minute.
All right. So far, not too bad. However, I'm only, 3 seconds in. I screwed up this morning. I packed my shoulder pad. I forgot about it, so all I had was my hat. But luckily for me, I have a package of Kleenex in my fanny pack here, and I have used that as a second shoulder pad. And this is just a short portage, so feels good today, feels good. To be honest, my legs are a bit sore. Maybe from climbing that hill yesterday with a boat on my back. And guess what? I can see the water. We have reached our first portage. Oh my gosh. I believe this is Baby Joe Lake. Oh yeah. All right.
Good champ.
Not bad, babe, not bad. Now, don't get me wrong, my shoulders are still feeling it. But that is so much simpler than yesterday so far. We've got 2 more to go through today. Welcome to Baby Joe Lake. Just a little guy. So you have the map. I don't know how close this next portage is. I know it's very close. We made it to the end of Baby Joe and we're ready for another portage. Let's do this. Portage number 2. So we're having to walk through the river because it's a little bit too low to sit our cans in the boat and paddle through. So instead of portaging this thing on my neck, we decided just to walk the river. An entirely different ecosystem here. This is where I would have thought the moose would have been having his morning drink, but we've made it back to the start of Joe Lake. We have stopped for a spot to eat lunch and to reapply sunscreen because it is a mother effer hot and I can feel my skin burning. So for lunch, for our last day, they packed us pretty light so that we didn't have to stop for too long. We've got some pepperoni sticks, some nuts, some crackers, and a couple different kinds of granola bars. I am ready to mow through this. I'm starving. I love these little Breton minis. They're so delicious. Whew, made it. Let's do this last portage and paddle our asses out. This is our final portage. It is the one we started out on too. Seems fitting, but I will be happy to have this canoe off of my shoulders. Okay, we are off for a short portage trip to the other side, to Canoe Lake. Woo! Woohoo! We did it! Last portage. Woohoo! I'm so happy. Now it's just a short canoe trip to our starting point, and then we will be back to pick up my car. And then we'll head back to the Outfitters. We're off on our final lake. We are literally like, I don't know, 4 minutes away from landing this baby. Maybe sooner, because we have a good pace going right now, Chris. I think it's excitement to put my feet on land again. We did it! All right, canoe is back where we found it. Car's packed up. Now we head back to Algonquin Outfitters.
All right, we have made it back to Algonquin Outfitters. Time to drop this gear off. So thanks a lot to Algonquin Outfitters for putting this trip together for us. If you guys want to go on a trip just like this, we'll leave a link in the description below. Definitely book your trip and do it. It seems like a lot of work, but it is 100% worth it.
That's great. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my ass is wet.
That is one angry squirrel. We don't want to scavenge for firewood because we want to get out on the water. We want to get out on the water. Water. I can speak. They said they'd been walking for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I feel like everyone's timing is really off out here. Because that first group of kids said they'd been walking for 10 minutes. Did you just tip the canoe? I gotta fix my shorts. Riding up, give me a wedgie. Good Lord. How's your pack there, Chrissy?
Heavy.
He looks like a smaller version of Quasimodo right now. Now we coffee. Was that something? Was that a fart? I think somebody just shit their pants from across the lake. Like, I'm not even joking. That was no duck. I know a fart when I hear one.